Oh wait. I'm being nice to you now. I'm being nice. Because I could have made you go do it. Right? But I didn't. You said you wanted to help. It's okay. You don't have to help. I don't need you to help. I thought you wanted to do it. Mama don't need you to do anything. What you looking at me for? Looking at me like you crazy. Don't be coming hugging on me. Don't hug me now. What's wrong?
Spank your boy.
Oh, you gonna spank me, huh? I didn't spank you. What you spanking me for? Get your little butt out of here. You helping Mama with the pizza or not? Ah! Go away, Mickey. Mickey, stop it. Go away. Go, go, go. Come on, Mom. Mama about to make this pizza dough now. You eating pizza tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, well, go with your papa. Come on now. Come. You said you're not helping me. But you didn't want to help. That's okay if you don't want to help. Okay, Okay, everybody. So yesterday I made a homemade pizza dough. Yes, I did. This is the pizza dough I made yesterday. I told y'all, mix it up, put it in a bowl, cover it up. I covered it up and then I tightened it with some aluminum foil, and I haven't touched it at all. Sorry for my grandson. Come on, stop that screaming. My mom is live, okay? So look at the pizza dough. It doubled in size. And look at it. It's fermented, okay? Fermentation. You see the bubbles. It's real soft. I already washed my hands, so I'm going to punch a hole in it. And we're going to let it deflate. Oh, and it smells like alcohol, okay? It smells like alcohol, which means the flavor has developed. I gave it, it's been over 24 hours because I think I made this maybe around this time yesterday. You helping my mom?
Yes.
Okay, give my mom a second, okay? For her, you gotta go wash your hands like I told you. Go in the bathroom, put the soap on your hand and wash your hand. Otherwise, you cannot help, okay? We messing with food. Anyway, so we're gonna get some flour out. Vicky, if you're helping, go wash your hands. Cause I'm not gonna be on here all night. So my oven is at, well, it's not there yet, but I put it at 475. You want your oven hot, okay? I don't know why you have that. If you don't go wash your hands, you can't help. Let me grab. Look, Papa ain't even going upstairs. Go upstairs with him. Give me the iPad if you want me to get a game, and then go upstairs. Okay? I'm not playing with you no more. She's gonna spank you over here. Okay, y'all have to wash off this mat because it doesn't look like I ran the dishwater yesterday. Dishwasher, I'm sorry, dishwasher. So that we have some dried pizza dough on it. Okay? Dried pizza dough. What I'm gonna do real quick is y'all, when I made that pizza dough, I was coming back yesterday to make the pizza, but then I did not. I ended up going upstairs and not coming back down. Therefore, this dishwasher didn't get run, and everything that I make the pizza dough is still in the sink. Okay, the only reason I'm down here now is because everybody want to eat. They want to eat pizza. Okay, something we should have been eating yesterday. We're gonna eat tonight. Okay, so let me get a napkin to dry that off. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to put it on the counter. Okay, so I use mats. I also have a pizza mat also, or pastry mat, which is what I should use, but I'm not, because I'm gonna put the pizza directly on the in the pans. Okay, So the first thing we're gonna do is put some flour down. If you was here yesterday, I told you if you don't want the dough to stick, you could use two things. You could use cornmeal, you could use flour, and you could use oil as well. But I wouldn't recommend oil right now. Okay, I have flour on my hands, and honestly, what I'm gonna do is grab all of this out of here. This was 6 cups of flour, if y'all remember that. Okay, we want all of that. It smells like alcohol. For those of us who, if y'all made wine with me earlier in the year, was that this year we made wine, or was that late last year? I can't remember. Let me find my scraper. I had it yesterday, but I didn't use it. I may have put it in dishwasher. I do not see it in dishwasher. Is it in the sink? No, it would be in the sink. I did not use it. Oh, great. Did I put it back? Let's see. I don't. Do I see it? No, I don't see it in the dishwasher, y'all. I'm looking. I may have put it back. I don't remember putting it back. Like I said, I do not see it. I do not see my scraper. Oh, I do see. No, that's not it. That's what I get for not. Okay, let me wash it. You can tell I wasn't prepared, baby. Normally, everything I'm going to use is already ready. But hubby was like, I'm bad. You making pizza tonight? And I was like, ah. In my mind, I was like, no. But in my heart, I said, I have to go and make the pizza. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put a little sprinkle, just a tiny little bit of flour on top so it won't stick to my hands. Okay? And we're going to knead the dough. Now, it's as soft as it was yesterday. The difference is it will stretch without breaking. Look at that. See that? Yesterday when I showed y'all, I was like, see, it breaks. But now the gluten has formed. The flavor is why I allowed it to go so long, for the flavor. I promise you, you want the flavor there of your dough. You ever had breadsticks that were so good? Not much anymore, you know, unless you go to a restaurant. If you buy them frozen, they taste like nothing.
Next box.
My grandson in there talking to my iPad. Isn't that something? Now, usually this is enough for like 4 large pizzas.
Hey, Mama.
What, man?
Also, you talked to the iPad that I was trying to buy a Xbox game.
Okay, we're asking for next box. Do you know how to do it?
Okay.
Okay, Mama. But don't you have a couple of...
Next box.
Wait, Mika, did you press the button? It's not like our phones where we say, hey, you didn't say, hey, Siri, next box. Is it getting you the next box games?
No.
That's because you're not doing it right. You know what to do. Okay, y'all, so this is one of my pans, okay? This is a cast iron skillet. This is for a deep dish. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That's my favorite type of pizza. It's the deep dish, okay? I'm going to move this over in a minute. So I can see, I need oil. Let me see, I have some grapeseed oil, and I also have some extra virgin olive oil, which I have some avocado oil also. I'm not gonna lie, I never used avocado oil. My sons bought that. I don't even know much about it. I don't know if it has a high temperature rate. I'm not sure anything about that. But where's my oil? Goodness. I had it yesterday. Maybe they put it up. Do not see it. What is going on? Man, I hate when they come in my kitchen and just move things. It's probably somewhere where I can't reach it. But I should be able to see it. It's not in this place. Oh, great. Okay, I do have a little tiny little bit of vegetable oil right here. See? It's just a little bit, but it's enough for this deep dish. Okay, we're gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna put that there. Next, Next. BOT. Next spot. Okay. So the thing about the deep dish is you.
Okay, so the first one is...
Leaky, bring it to me, Leaky. Just bring it to my mom. Just bring it to me. Take your hand, spread it all around. Definitely on the sides. Deep dish, remember? Okay, what we doing? Now I'm gonna have to wash my hand. Listen, your handprint will not work because this iPad is mine. And every time you use your handprint, it makes me have to punch in the password now. Okay? My mom told you that already. Okay. For you to speak to this, stop it. For you to speak to this, you have to press that. Did you press that speaker?
No.
Well, then that's why I don't hear you. Press it and then say it. Stay right here so I can see you do it. So you want to come back because I don't want to touch anything. Put my, Leaky. Mom, my patience is very thin right now. Don't me. You're going to need me to put the password in so you can run upstairs to your daddy if you want. But I will spank you and your daddy. Because your daddy is my son. Your daddy can't tell me nothing. Okay? And if I got to spank you and he says something, then I'm going to spank him as well. Now, you want me to help you come on and stop saying, I don't know what means. Okay, I'm going to you. Give me a second. I'm you. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to show you what you think this is, huh? You don't get the me. Now give me the iPad. Oops, sorry. What you say? Huh? You want me to get it? Huh? Don't get spank me. Give it to me. Let me do it. Well, go by your dad. Hey, who that is? Get you some. It's on one listen. I don't know what's wrong with it. He talking about some like he going me. I don't know what the mean. Okay. It says I don't know what it mean. It could mean anything. He's not gonna me. He wanted me to do the next part. I don't know what's wrong with him, babe. Talk to your son. I told him I'm gonna spank him and you. Okay? This pizza gonna take, well, for about 20 minutes. Why?
You gotta go to bed soon.
Bed soon.
Yeah, get on the sleep schedule. He starts school, man.
It's 8:30.
Next box.
Boy, that boy's not going to bed at no 8:30. Ain't a kid in America go to sleep at 8:30 no more. That 9:30, okay.
So I asked how long.
Yeah, and I told you.
Next box.
And a kid in America now. We used to be to bed at 8:30. We ain't have no iPads and no iPods and no streaming and TV. You got in bed before the adult
Next box.
things came on TV, and you ain't even do that. Your generation didn't go to bed at no 8:30.
Next box.
I know you don't think your son going to bed at no 8:30.
Yay!
Not in no history of time that's coming up will that ever happen again, unless we lose electricity. And now, and I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but this will be a big thick pizza, and I don't want it to be that, so I'm gonna cut half of this off. Okay, and then we're gonna stretch this out. Now, some of y'all would like a big, thick pizza like that, right? Deep dish, but you don't need all of that dough underneath, right? Now, this is not gonna be a thin pizza, but you see how I'm stretching it out? It don't take much. You don't need a rolling pin and all of that. You can use a rolling pin if you want to, but that's a waste of your time, okay? Now, let's say you did stretch it out so far, like if I was making a thin crust pizza, I can make it so thin that you can see through the dough. And let's say it ripped. I'm gonna rip it intentionally, okay? I don't really want to though, but let's say I ripped it like that. You just take it, knead it back, push it together like that, and bam, your rip is fixed. See how quick that was? Deep dish goes up the side, so that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this still is a lot of dough. Like I can make another piece. I can make 2 pieces with this dough because I could stretch it, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like doing all that tonight, okay? I usually end up with 6 cups of, I usually make like 3 very large pieces. This is not a very large pizza. This is a large. If I'm correct, this is 12-inch cast iron skillet. Yes. Okay. Now, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. If I was making this pizza to then put in the freezer for my kids to make it later, what I would do at this stage is I would put it in the oven for about 8 minutes. And then I would take it out the oven, and then I would put the toppings on and everything, and then I would end up letting it cool off a little bit, and then I would wrap it up and put it in the freezer. So when they want to make pizza, they could go and grab it, put it in the oven for about 12 minutes, okay? But I'm not doing that because we're eating this for dinner. So this is going to go in the oven. I still can pre-do it right now, which maybe I will do that. Because otherwise it's going to be 20 minutes, okay? I can stick it in the oven now, get the bottom to do what I wanted to do, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, this is a deep dish. I'm going to let it relax. I'm going to cover it up with something real quick. Same little thing, towel that I had on it. We're going to put it to the side while I do the others, okay? Why? You'll see why in a minute. I cast iron, man. I just seasoned it like a week ago. Still have oil at the bottom of it. Okay, let me see. The next one will not be a deep dish. The next one will be a regular pizza. So I cut a piece, okay? I cut another piece out there. And I'm gonna take one of those. Now, this is the thing. You could put flour at the bottom or cornmeal. Remember I mentioned that. And the only reason I'm doing this so it won't stick to the pan. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this. Now this is where you would use a rolling pin, okay? My rolling pin, where are you? I have a couple of you, okay? And if I can't find the rolling pin, I think it's over here on my biggest rack, I hope. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, to be honest, I don't really like using a rolling pin. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I use like a can, just a regular. What I mean by a can, I usually take like a can, like something like this. I make sure that I wash the label, you know, the can, of course, cause I'm short, y'all, and all this me reaching here and here is ridiculous for me. I did put flour on. I don't think I put it on that side. Did I? Apparently not, because it's sticking. Okay. Look, that's what I'm doing. What happens when you're talking. when you're talking. Look, you have to put it all over your pen, okay? Otherwise, it negates the putting it there at all. I'm not going to use this rolling pin. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me grab me a can. I'm going to use this can here. I gotta wash it, sterilize it a little bit for me. I'm sorry. Look, look, I ain't doing nothing my grandparents didn't do. Okay, I'm gonna put some flour on the can. You don't want it to stick, and then I'm gonna roll it out like that. See that? I have these short arms. I'm only 4'11", y'all. Okay, I don't have time, the energy, the strength, nor do I have the length in my arms to be holding that pen. My grandmother didn't have no rolling pin. She had a can, baby. Okay, and for those of you who think the can will kill you, you'll be like, oh, she's using a can. I don't know what to tell you, baby. Do it how you want to do it in your home, okay? Now, you see what I'm doing? I'm stretching it out. Now, I can, if I lift it, which I can, if I lift it and help it stretch like this, okay, see how I'm bouncing it? And it got longer. You see how it got longer? Give me a little more so I can make this into a circle. It don't have to be in a circle. It could be in a square. My family tend to like things that look like the things to buy, which is not good. You know? If I give my sons a misshaped pizza, they would be like, what is this? I'm like, it's pizza. Why is it shaped like that? What do you mean? The shape of the pizza doesn't matter. But that's how they've been since they were kids. And ain't nothing I can do about it. So what I'm going to do, I'm not done. I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to cover it with the same thing I used over here on this one. Okay. I'm going to put it to the side. And we're going to bring this one back. Now, let me tell you what happened in that little short period of time that I covered it. It makes it easier to stretch even more. So I can now stretch it real thin if I wanted to, which I do not. But see how now I don't have any force bringing it up the sides. It relaxes in a few minutes. It relaxes the gluten. Okay? And it allows you to manipulate it even more. Now, they got something called the pan test, where if I wanted to, I could stretch this so thin, which I do not want to really, right? I could stretch it so thin that you could see through it. And that's when you know you're, without it ripping, that's when you know your dough is done. So some people make a dough and then they bake the pizza right away. Do not do that. You can't. You won't have any flavor. It really is just a base for your pizza. You want to just get some French bread or some bread and lay at the bottom for all of that, to be honest. With no flavor. Bread will have more flavor than a dough that you make and then put toppings on and put in the oven. No flavor at all. Okay. You don't even need to use yeast if you're going to do that. You could use some baking soda and baking powder if you just want a little rise. That's ridiculous. Anyway, okay, here we go. Now, I can make a deep dish. I can make a New York style pizza. We can make a stuffed pizza, right, by putting things in it and then covering it with another layer of dough. We can do all kinds of things. I truly want to trim some of this off. Some of this, where is my, what did I do with it? Boom, boom. Did I ever have it? I did have it. Yes. Let me just get a score. I'm gonna score some of this off. I don't want all of this on here, y'all. Okay. That's a lot of dough. Even over here, you see how thick it is right there? You don't need all of that. Now you can. Now let me tell you, it'll be a delicious pizza. But I'm cooking for 3 grown men and myself and my grandson. Okay, that's what we're doing tonight. As many pieces as we could get is what we're gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this off as well. That, and then we're going to stretch that the way we want it. We don't want this too thin, so I don't want any pain effect. So I just push that like that. Okay. Even though I like thin pizza, but I don't really like it that thin. I don't want it crispy. And I do want to push that size up. That's a lot of dough I can. Some of y'all like one of my sons like his pizza thick. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, what do you want all that dough for? That's ridiculous. But, hey, I don't have no problem making the dough and making him make his own pizza, okay? If he wanted a special way that I'm not making it, then guess what? He is old enough to come in his kitchen and make his own pizza. And that's why I make pizza dough. They could just go in the freezer. I'm quite sure I have some frozen dough in the freezer right now. They can go and grab it, throw it out, and make their own pizza. Okay, cool. Now this is ready. Now I was gonna show y'all how to make a homemade pizza sauce, right? But hubby went to the store and he bought pizza sauce. Now I'm gonna be honest, like this is not expensive. This is not expensive, but it's cheaper to make your own. It tastes better to make your own. You could use pizza sauce. You could use spaghetti sauce. You can use barbecue sauce. You can use all types of things. Lots of people like their pizza different. That's the good thing about making your own pizza, your own homemade pizza, right? But I usually make my pizza sauce from scratch using tomato paste. Tomato paste, some Italian seasoning, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, and you don't even have to cook it, right? You don't have to cook it because it's going to cook on top of the pizza, okay? Y'all got it? Now, so what I'm going to do, though, I am going to use this. Hey, Roxy, is that you, girl? How you doing? How you doing? So, listen, I'm going to just pour some of it on there. Some of y'all like a lot of sauce. Some people don't like a lot of sauce. Some people don't even like any sauce, okay? I need to grab a spoon. Let me see. I'm going to use a small spoon. I got to reach in here. I can't see because the tripod is in the way. Is this a spoon? No. Who put in the wrong spot? Okay, this is a spoon. Let me rinse it off. Y'all know, always rinse off with, even if it's clean. Oh, that go my little piece I was looking for. Okay, we're going to spread the sauce. Now, the thing about a deep dish, let me tell you what the difference of a deep dish is. The sauce go all the way to the top. Y'all know that little brown pieces that be at the edge of the pizza that everybody loves so much? That's the sauce going all the way. I'm going to put a little more sauce on here. I should have added a little bit of sugar, yo. I hate this sauce like this. Okay, but this is my favorite pizza, though. This pizza is for me. I should have added a little sugar. Great. I should have added a little sugar. I don't trust anything other people make because my body cannot handle tomatoes like that anymore. Unless they're fresh. This processed stuff is not good, okay, for my internal organs. I notice I get gassy, okay? Make sure it goes to the edge because the little burn parts that it's not really burned, but it get crispy, and you can put that all the way to the edge. It's gonna drip on the side as it bakes, and it's gonna be the best part of the pizza. Okay, y'all got that? Cool. Now, everybody love this pizza, but they complain because it takes the longest. Wait, I think I have some pepperonis refrigerator already. ready? And we have some cheese. And I have another cheese too. What other cheese? Okay, we have a couple of cheeses that I'm gonna end up putting on here. I really don't like that cheese. That's that what they call it, Fiesta. It's really for tacos and things like that. I don't like that type of cheese on my pizza much, but I am gonna use some because hubby do. Okay, so we're gonna add just a little cheese at the base. Okay, and then hubby he like to see his meat. I keep telling him, hey babe, there's a lot of it there. He's like, I don't see it. I'm like, you don't have to see it for it to be there. Okay, so if he's watching me right now, which I don't think he even have this channel, but look, baby, I'm putting your bacon on. Look, it smells so good too, y'all. I'm putting your bacon on the pizza. Y'all see that? So listen, when y'all see Mr. Baum, y'all be like, Baum, Mr. Baum, she really put bacon on that pizza. That's a lot of bacon, by the way. Okay, that's the bacon. The refrigerator did not close all the way. See that? Okay. Now the reason the pepperonis he ends up seeing it is because y'all gonna see why he ends up seeing the pepperoni, right? Because I garnish it with pepperoni. Okay. And then I top it with cheese, and then I put a few more just a few pepperonis at the top, right? Because the inside is filled with pepperonis. It will be anyway. But it's like he eats with his eyes, and he goes and throw more stuff on top. I'm like, babe, I promise you, you bought the items. I'm not skipping out on you. I'm not the restaurant that's gonna, give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You buy it, I don't mind us eating it, right? So I don't know why he think I'm trying to skimp on him. That's ridiculous. My husband is crazy sometimes. Okay, and then we're gonna put some cheese on. Y'all see that? Almost every little bit of this pizza has both pepperonis and bacon. Do y'all agree with that? You ain't gonna be able to buy no pizza with that much pepperoni on it. Now let me tell you about this cheese that one of them bought, either my son or hubby. They bought this finely shredded stuff. Do not buy this shredded stuff because you really do need a lot of it, because it's the same 1 pound. I don't even think this is a pound. This is 8 ounces. It's gonna be cheaper. It's for you to buy the block, okay? But if you don't buy the block, do not get this grated stuff, because it looks like it's a lot, but when it melts, it's like hardly anything. Now, right now, this is this will be just a basic pizza. Do not buy this, okay? It's thin, so you could put it on like a taco, but it's not made for to be on pizza, okay? Because I shouldn't be able to see any of those pepperonis, okay? But they're so thin. Yeah, don't buy that. But if they bought it, so I'm gonna use it. I am gonna use, okay, some of this. Now this isn't finely thin. Actually, this might be thin itself. Let me see. No, it's not as thin as that. So I'm gonna add some of this on top. I don't really like it, but it's a mixture of mozzarella and, if I'm correct, I don't know what the yellow cheese is, but that's the one that I don't like. I don't like that. Not by itself. Mixed like this, I can deal with it. And then I'm gonna put a couple more pepperonis on top. I usually put one here, one there. I have to open a new one now. Now I understand why he think I skimped out visually looking at it. But I'm not sure where he think all these pepperonis go when he look and see the pack. You know? Why you put 4 pepperonis on? Baby, I didn't put 4 pepperonis. I'm gonna put one here, here. And so they think that I made a, I only put a few on here. I'm like, no. See that? Okay. We have 475 on the oven. And I'm going to put that in for 20 minutes, okay? Move this cheese up the way. Over there. I'm going to put it at the bottom. Slide that in. Okay, cool. Let me wash this off. Like I said, I seasoned my skillets recently. That's what that darkness is. The bottom. Okay, now let's bring the other one over. Okay, remember, so it shrunk a little bit. It shrunk just a little bit, because that's what it does. And then I'm going to grab this can once again. I do have to put some, let me grab this off the sides here. Okay. I don't want it to stick to the can, but it shouldn't. Okay. And then we're going to stretch it out even larger. See how easy it is now? What happens, the glutinous relaxes. And then you're able to even stretch it out more and more. And that's going to be an extra large pizza. And it's not a thin pizza. It's thin when you have window painting. And that would be a thin crust. Which a thin crust usually, you know, is crisp. Because it's so thin. So I could bring this. This is an extra large pizza. Oh, look what I did. That's okay. Mend it back together. And there we go. Boom, boom. Yeah. Got it. And if I want to eat to make it even bigger without it window painting, I would let it relax again. And then I would be able to stretch it out even more. Okay. But this is good. Now, the thing about this type of pizza, right? Y'all like the edge. Y'all like the edge to puff up. It will automatically do that because that's what bread does when it bakes. As long as I don't put any sauce or anything on the edge. Okay. It's not perfectly round, but it's close enough. So this right here, I can push that over that way. Let me do that. Push you over that way in that direction. Now understand, y'all got it? It's really simple. It's tastier than buying any pizza, except, you know, they have them little pop shops that bake. I'm quite sure they make their own dough because it's economical. And so your dough should be, you know, but any Pizza Hut or anything like that, what's the name? I don't even know. Pizza Hut still exists. But Little Caesars and things like that, yeah, your pizza gonna be better. Even with this regular sauce, store-bought sauce, it's still gonna taste better. You know? And it's gonna be the bread. The bread really does make a pizza. When you buy pizza from certain place, you be like, oh my God, this pizza's good. It's usually the bread. You know, you go to those Italian restaurants and get pizza from them, you be like, wow, it's the dough. It's the dough that they make. They make their own dough. And y'all saw how quick it was for me to make this dough. It really was quick. Took me longer because I was videotaping, talking y'all through it and all that good old stuff. But you could use as little or much sauce as you like. If you want that rise on the edge, then don't put the sauce all the way on the edge, okay? This is not a deep dish, so... But if you okay, you know how some... Like, I don't eat the edge of this type of pizza. I don't really eat it unless I make it because it's so good. I'll dip it in some marinara sauce or some sauce and eat it. But if I bought it from, like, Pizza Hut... Or if I bought it from like Little Caesars, I don't eat the edge of the pizza. On my plate, it'll always be the edge, right? Your own pizza. You can bring the sauce and everything all the way to the edge if you want. Okay? Because it doesn't matter, right? And you can bring the meat and everything to the edge. Now, I am going to do it the same way. I'm going to add some pepperonis. My son, he claims he don't eat bacon. He claims he only like pepperoni pizza. But trust and believe, he eats whatever I make. He don't be knowing. Because he never see the bacon. Okay, he never sees it. It's chopped up in there. Now, if you wanted a cheese, what is it called? Stuffed dough, right? You would take those cheesy sticks, split them in half, because when I did it, the first time I did it, I didn't split the cheese in half, because it's kind of thick, right? It has some thickness to it. So, the next time I split the cheese in half. You can even put it in thirds or fourths if you want, right? And then you would lift the top and wrap it under the cheese. And that's how you get the stuffed crust. Okay? And if I wanted to stuff the edges with pepperoni, I would do the same. So I'm gonna show you. Here, you take it, put that pepperoni there, and turn that under like that. And you would end up having pepperoni, go all around the edge, and you have stuff. Okay? That's how you would do that. That's simple. Okay? Anyway, I hope that gave you the information you need. And we're going to put this cheese on here, and I'm going to throw this in the oven with the other one. Now, putting two things in the oven at the same time will take it longer to cook. Now, the good thing is you'll have two things baking at the same time. The bad thing is, because you're sharing, you're sharing the heat between two things, it'll take slightly longer. Now, I'm going to put this cheese on first. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add the bacon. I don't think I showed y'all the bacon, right? No, I don't think I did. See, I used most of this cheese here on that one pizza. That's crazy. I don't know why, hubby. I don't know why they bought that thin stuff. Okay, so this is called real bacon bits. It does taste good. And it does, you can eat it. It's not hard. Okay. Now, you could use this if you want. But I don't think this is real bacon, okay, baby? This is not real bacon. See that? That's a bacon flavored bits. You can use this. I wouldn't. It's hard. But originally, I don't know how hubby bought this, okay? We bought this a while back. It's been years since we had that, so I think he used that for when he was smoking things, which I was like, what? I didn't understand it, but okay. He buys some bacon flavored or wood chips and all kinds of things. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not sure about that. Okay, and I'm gonna add the mozzarella. Y'all see how I use most of that 8-ounce bag on one pizza? Do not buy this shredded stuff, okay? If you're making pizza, it's good for, yes, it's good for tacos, which we do make tacos. But it's not good if you have to use cheese on something to melt it like a pizza. Because, see that cheese? It looks like it's a lot. It's not. When it melts, it's like it's not going to be anything there. Because it's like paper thin. So I don't want to grab another one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it, like I said, with this one. Y'all could tell I'm not going to eat this one. Okay, I'm not going to eat it. I do not like that yellow cheese. Let me grab it. That's Parmesan. I don't want no Parmesan. Parmesan is good on pizza, but in my experience, it burns. My experience about Parmesan cheese is that it darkens, it burns. So if you're gonna put Parmesan on your pizza, don't bake it, okay? Put it on after. Now I'm gonna cover them yellow thing, cause one of my sons, like I said, he's kind of funny, and if it don't look a certain way, he won't eat it. So I'm gonna try to cover that. That look like a lot of cheese. You're gonna see it after it's baked, okay? So I'm gonna throw it in the oven. That is an extra large pizza, y'all. Okay, that's going the whole, almost pretty much the whole rim. As you see, some of it shrunk, but I didn't care about that. This will give us about 8 slices. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in. But before I throw that in, let me show y'all what the other one looked like so far. Oh my God, I didn't time it. Jeez. Okay, I didn't put the timer on. That's not good, cause I didn't put the timer on. Okay, y'all see it? It smells good. Now, I didn't put the timer on it. Oh, goodness. I do cook pizza by the timer because I don't want my pizza to be too dark underneath. I don't want it to be too hard underneath. Uh-oh. That's not good at all. Okay. How many minutes y'all think that's been? Let me see. It probably took, I'm going to put 10 minutes. What y'all think? 10 minutes? I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. Kitchen timer on my microwave. I'm going to put 10 on it. I'll put 10 on it. I don't, do y'all think it took me 10 minutes to put this together? I don't think so. But I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. I'm going to keep looking at it. It is cast iron. Cast iron is best. Okay, and we're going to put this in. Now, this should take anywhere between 12-15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put that in now. It may take a little longer because I have 2 things in there. Okay, we got to think about science. That's why science is good to know, right? Because you need to know what things affect things. And, you know, I put 2 and 3 things in the oven. Then you know that we are using that same heat, but we're distributing that heat between 2 and 3 different items. Right? Y'all understand that, right? Never bake from a cold oven. I used to wonder why my mom is pre-baking the oven. I used to say, that don't make any sense. Why are you pre-baking? I mean, preheating. Okay. I'm like, why are you preheating? I'm like, why you just throw it in there and turn the temperature on? That's what I used to think when I was a kid. Like, and then I realized, okay, you cooking something from a temperature, you don't even know what the temperature is, right? So it affects your cooking time. A lot of things it affects how things cook. Cooking something from a cold surface will have it stick to the surface. So if the cast iron skillet, like if it wasn't so heavy for me, the truth is, and if it wasn't so hot, or I would preheat the skillet and then put the pizza dough in. That's what I would do. Okay? But that's why you preheat the oven, and at least that's the for this. Make sure your air is out of your bag before you close it. Moisture do cause mold. Okay, so as y'all can see what I'm doing, I closed it all the way, and then I'm pressing. You can do it, force the air out by folding it, and then ziplock the rest of it. And now you can see how it looks like it's sealed tight. Air will mold your cheese. Things like this, you don't really, it really don't matter like that much. Okay, but we're gonna eat these in no time. Okay. Now I used to make pizza every Friday last year for the last couple of years, and then they got tired of eating pizza. When I would make the pizza, they wouldn't eat it. Even just once on a Friday. They got tired of eating pizza on Friday, baby. But now they back at it. Okay? I think we took a year off for me not making pizzas on Fridays. Okay, so I'm gonna put that away. You can put it in the freezer or in your crisp area. Okay? Now, I'm not done. I'm just done making actual pizza for tonight. I still have dough here, right? And the reason this have darkness on it because they have some of that oil that was in that cast iron. So what I'm gonna do, this is big enough for a whole nother extra large pizza. Okay, but I'm not gonna make that. Now, what I will do though, because it's easier for me, hubby, like to go in when we say we're hungry, we go in the freezer and just pop it in the oven, which means I'm gonna have to pre-bake it. But I think I'll show you that on another video, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this in a Ziploc bag. Okay, I'm gonna put them separate. I'm gonna spray some oil in this bag. Why? Because you don't want it sticking to the bag. Just a little oil in there. And then I'm going to put that in there. Okay. And then I'm going to seal that up. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm not going to put it in the freezer because I think either sometime in the next few days I will show y'all how to make this into a pizza and for storing. Okay. That way, the next time hubby and I or whomever in the house decide they want some pizza, they'll be able to go in, grab it out the freezer, and pop it in the oven. They won't have to do anything else because I will put the pizza together ahead of time. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and I'm going to make some more dough. Probably tomorrow, I'll make some more dough, have it already ready, and we're going to make a couple of pieces, and I'll show you how to put them in the freezer. So if you have kids and you're at work, you tell them go in the freezer, get a pizza. And then they go and grab it. And they just have to put it in the oven for about 12 minutes. Now let me look at this. Oh, I can't see it. Let me see. Let me show y'all what's going on. I need my, okay, I have it. Because I can't really see this one. Look, it looks good. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. I'm going to give it that 3 more minutes. And then we're going to have hubby come and grab it out for me, okay? And then we'll take a look underneath. Because what's important is underneath. Okay? But because it's in the cast iron skillet, the underneath will be done. And it usually take about 20 minutes. Okay? I don't want it to be dark at the top. So are y'all cool with that? So we're going to give it a few more minutes. And we're going to pop out that one. And then I'm going to end the stream, okay? I'll let y'all see how it looks. So we're not finished with this. I'm going to show y'all what to do with this. But I will be making more because it's ridiculous for me to just make one pizza and put it in the freezer. Okay? So, bam. If y'all want to see what my pizza dough recipe is, that's my pizza dough recipe, okay? 2.5 cups of water, 6 cups of flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 3 teaspoons of yeast, okay? I keep it on the refrigerator. You know why? Because if something happened to me and my family want to make pizza, it's right there for them, okay? Bam. So I keep it on side the refrigerator with a couple of other recipes. Okay. Now we're gonna throw that in the dishwasher. We're gonna do a quick cleanup and then we're gonna take that out. I hate being disorganized, y'all. But I did. It's my fault. I remember I did this yesterday, and then I never came back down. And so I never started the dishwasher. I never took the things that I used. They're still in the sink. I'm a little embarrassed about it, but here go the sink, right? There's not a lot in here. I don't know. They added that, but the bowl is still here that I used. And it's my fault. Okay, so we're gonna load the dishwasher real quick. And some things I wash, and there's some things. Actually, the truth is, I usually wash everything, and then I put it in the dishwasher. Cause they be lying, baby. They be like, you can have, you buy this and then just take it off. Shit. Stuff getting stuck to the plate. Okay. So I'm not washing, right? I'm just kind of rinsing. Y'all see that? Taking everything off that might be stuck. So it's, and then I put in dishwasher. Okay. This is the microwave. And the silverware, I kind of soak. And this is stainless steel. I don't put that in dishwasher. But one of my family members, they will put in dishwasher. So I have to tell them to leave my stuff alone. Like, leave it alone. Hubby likes to put the cast iron skillets in the dishwasher or even in the sink. Yesterday, he was about to put it in the sink. I looked at him. Y'all, if y'all could see the look on my face, I looked at him. And he's like, how you gonna wash it? I said, not with water. He said, you could wash it with water, not with, he said, you just can't wash it with dish detergent. I said, no, it's iron. You do not wash cast iron with water. Don't put your cast iron in water, please. Please, please don't do it. Please, please. I'm going to beg you. Let me show you how you clean. Uh-oh. Okay. See, this is cast iron. Y'all see that? This is the cast iron flat. Which come? You put it on the stove. Yeah. See that? Now, you could take a napkin and you just wipe. This is iron. Not only can you just wipe, but you can even go further than that, baby. Listen, if you wanted to, you can take something and scrape it off. If you had to, you can pick this up and you won't hurt it. But you do not put water on it. Don't put water on it. Now, you can wet a napkin or a towel, whatever you wash with, right? You can wet it and then wring it. And then take it but don't put water on your cast iron. You see how clean that is now? If you see something that you can't get off, scrape it off. Do not put water on iron. Look it up. Look scientifically. Don't do it. In fact, it hurts your food. Listen, y'all. How many of y'all need to go and look? You know you could get iron. Your iron. If you're iron deficient and you cook on iron, did you know you won't be iron deficient anymore? Let me tell you what's worse about that. You add water. And now you have rust. Don't do it. If you don't know how to handle cast iron, then don't get it. Okay? Don't get it. People think that you need water to wash everything. You do not. See, you think that this is dirt, but this is not. This is oil. And that oil is what I'm going to put back on there, right? This is grease from the, I think he did breakfast on here, did some bacon. So that was just bacon oil, right? This is bacon oil that we drain once it lands in this area. Let me show you. See this area here? When you fry, whatever you're frying, whatever grease, it falls in this area. And then what you do is you grab that up. It will solidify, right? Because that's what oil do. That's what fat does. Okay? Fat will solidify and it turns like this. See how that looks in there? I recook with it. And if it was really dirty, then I'll just clean with it. So I'll take a little bit. I'll take a spoon. I don't need to get a clean. Yeah, I need a clean spoon because I'm about to put it in something that I use, okay? I take a little bit of it, I pop it on there, or pop it on my napkin, and then I clean it. This helps make a non-stick surface. Okay. If you need to scrape your cast iron, when you have little balls of aluminum foil that you used, which y'all saw me use this earlier, this is for cleaning as well. Okay. Do not put water on your cast iron. That's why you see my cast iron skillet with the black on the bottom, because they kept washing it and putting it in water, which means I had to season the bottom of the pan because it would get rusty. I had to keep seeping oil in it and oil in it and baking in it, seeping oil in it. And that's why the black stuff keep getting on my counter, because I didn't bake it yet. Okay, so anyway, let's get this out of here. Happy, oh my God. Oh no. Oh look. Okay, the top one got dark. And let me tell you what got dark. You know what got dark? That yellow cheese. Oh, I hate that cheese. I hate that cheese. I hate that goddamn cheese. I hate that cheese. I hate that cheese. I hate that. Look, you could tell. It's only one portion of cheese that got dark like that. Okay, this one is done too, but I can't touch that with these gloves. Okay, hold up. That glove ain't gonna do it, baby. I will burn myself, okay? We got specialty gloves for cast iron, baby. Okay, and I don't have a... Okay, then. I'm gonna have to sit it... God darn it. I'm gonna have to make another pizza. Because my son not gonna eat that. Unless I cut it up. This one is perfect, though. This one's a little dark for me. Ah! Don't touch that cast iron, baby. Don't put that handle anywhere that might get that. Don't do it, honey. Oh, y'all didn't see me. Did y'all see was my boobs in my mouth? I hope not. Okay. So, I should have took that out when that thing rung. But it's not burned, okay? We're gonna look at it. It's a little dark for me. I like it the way it looked before. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Y'all see? Can y'all see underneath? Hold up. Let me situate y'all a little better. Y'all see underneath that? It's not burned. That's some crispy bits. They taste good. I preferred it to be a little less crispy. Okay? Yeah, that's a little too crispy. Okay? But, yeah. But the pizza is fine. Okay? But I would have loved to eat the crispy parts, but not now, because they crispy, baby, right now. Okay? Hubby usually take care of everything from here. He'll come and cut it. Let me get the cutting board that he uses. I think I'm going to end up having to make either, when hubby cut it, it won't look the way it looked. But I do have a son who is very picky on looks. Okay? He's very picky on looks. And I think he's coming down right now. Oh my God. Okay. And this one is now to put another one in if I had to. I might have to put another piece in. It depends on if hubby comes. Now, so the other one, it's not, the pizza isn't burned. I'm going to show y'all, right? Let's get over here. It's the cheese. In fact, the bottom of this isn't even done. Y'all see that? So it's that damn cheese. It's the cheese. Hey, baby. Wait, call your dad down here. So and then he go cut the pizza, and then he could come and grab the pieces. Okay? Oh, okay. I need you to come. Let's cut it. Nothing wrong with the pizza part. That damn yellow cheese that y'all bought got dark on me. It got dark on me. Y'all saw that? Look. Because I know my timing with my pieces. Remember, this has only been in there for 10 minutes. I may have talked another after it beep, another maybe 3 minutes. This pizza is done, but it's not fully browned, right? It's that cheese. Do not use that. That it has to do with that orange cheese. I'm not sure what that is. Let me look. Let me see what the back tells me. Okay. Oh, Monterey Jack. And it says Monterey Jack cheese. But it's two colors though. Okay, Monterey Jack cheddar. And, oh, they got something else called, I don't know. It started with an A. I'm gonna let y'all, I've never seen the name before. Let me see, y'all. See what it says? Monterey Jack cheddar. Queso something. I guess that's another cheese. And whatever that ace, I don't know. Acid something. Asadora or some shit like that. Don't use that cheese. Unless, now it's not burnt. It's not burnt. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. But it is darker than, you know, your eyesight like to see when you're eating, right? People do eat with their eyes, me included, to a degree. I don't care about the shapes of things, but I do care about how it looks. Did you call your dad? Oh, God. Let me do it. Did we use the pizza roll? Yes, we did. I forgot we made pizza yesterday. I think we made pizza for lunch yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I enjoyed having my own pizza without having to make the pizza in that moment. It's the pizza cutter. Hubby coming. I think I hear him coming now. Uh-oh. Somebody didn't put a trash bag in the trash can. I'm going to do it. Let me do it. I don't like doing this. Because I have these short arms first. And then by the time I get to the other side, I done lost, you know, my... I don't hear him coming. Okay, forget it. Let's do it. Let's do it. See, I gotta do that when I get to the other side over there. Okay? Okay, let's turn it. Okay, let's go. Okay. I think I got it. Nope, I don't. See? Okay, now I have it, I think. Okay, cool. Now, let's turn it this way. Oh, no, I'm going to let him do the rest. Let me see, I'm going to do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, and then we're going to turn you again. Like this. And we're going to crack this. Right. Okay. And bam. To that thickness. You see that? You see them little pockets in there? That is how you like. That's how you know it's fermented right. You can see the little creases in that dough. Yeah. Oh, let me taste. Oh, it's hot. I don't like that. That dough is so good. That is good. Okay. I don't know if he called his daddy or not, but okay. I don't want to cut that one. That one's bigger. So what y'all think? You could add whatever you want to your pizza. If you like that cheese, what I would suggest is be okay with the darkness. Okay, because you could tell where that cheese landed, right? You see? Remember that's dark? That was that cheese. Usually, see this piece right here? Y'all see me? Usually that's the best piece of the deep dish because it's usually like, it's just the sauce that baked on the side like this. But you see how it overcooked in this spot, but it's still, you scared me, baby. How long you been behind me?
Just got here.
Okay. You grabbing my butt. Okay, I need you to cut that and then we can eat, baby. It's that cheese, that cheese right there. Cause this, I'm worried about. What you want me to move that? How we gonna move that? Don't touch the cast iron. Where the cast iron at? What I do with it? Oh, it's underneath. Don't touch it underneath. What you want me to do? The thing right there. Pizza cutter. Oh, this, I don't think this is hot anymore. Yeah, it's a little hot, but it's not too hot right there. But, yeah. It was hot, baby. It's smoking. It's not even, I couldn't leave it anymore because it was turning too dark. Because that's going to be like a soft pizza that could be folded like a, what they call it, a pie. We're going to have a problem with the darkness, you know. We're going to have some darkness. But it tastes so good. You got it? You get your plate. Say some of them. Get your mixture, babe. Don't eat up all them, okay? Y'all don't claim y'all don't like that anyway. I made this one for me. But you know I can't eat all that. What you getting? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a piece of this and show y'all that it's the cheese because let me grab one. Oh, that's a big piece. How many? Yeah, this is extra large. Remember I told y'all this is an extra large pizza. So the piece is gonna be significantly larger. And see, so it is done, okay, but it's not as, you know, usually you like it a little darker, but if I'm allowed it to get a little darker, this is not burned, it's still soft, it's just dark. It smells good too. Why you getting, you know, we got, okay. See you later, babe. I'm coming up when I get the kitchen back in order. Okay. You could put this in a Ziploc bag, y'all, because these bags don't zip back together. And I'm gonna see. So you have to take care of your food because these things are not, I don't even know if this stuff be real cheese. Okay. I'm gonna start making my own cheese. If it wasn't for cream and things being so pricey, I would be making with regular milk. You can make ricotta cheese. You can make all kinds of cheeses, okay? Put it in a Ziploc. Get the air out of it. And place it back. Because I don't put it in the freezer. Now, if you put it in the freezer, you still need to put it in a bag, okay? But I put this in my refrigerator. If you're gonna keep cheese for a long period of time, though, freeze it. And I think that's it. I think that's the end of the video. I know y'all don't want to be with me while I clean up. Okay, this is, that cast iron is hot. It's underneath it, and I could feel the heat off it. This is not that hot anymore, except that cast iron is still cooking. And I can feel in the center of this thing is hot because of that cast iron. Okay, skillet. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep these 2 plus the one I had. 3 pieces for myself. I know that's a lot. I bet. I'm good with it. Come on. And I'm gonna let them fend and fight for the rest of it. Hubby got his. So that's the only person I'm concerned about for real. Okay. My kids are grown, baby. Okay. And if they don't get to eat, they will figure it out. I cook. They eat. Sometimes they don't even eat what I cook all the time anymore because they don't be knowing if I'm a cook. Ah, damn. Oh, scared me. I thought that was a cast iron skillet. Okay, the best pots to cook with is cast iron. But everybody not meant to cook with cast iron, okay? If you don't want to learn the rules and follow the rules. Do not need water to clean things, okay? Anyway, I'm gone, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Please try it. If you have a family, if it's just you, I get it. You can go buy your pizza, and it may last you 2 days, right? If you have a family, though, it's economical to buy the things. Now, you might put a little money out in the front end, right? In the front end, buying the sauce, and everything for the dough, which is things you probably already have except the yeast, and yeast is cheap. And even a pizza pan. My first pizza pan came from Dollar Tree. Now, I'm going to be honest. That didn't last very long, okay? That thing rusted out like it wasn't nothing. Don't buy them pans from Dollar Tree. But that was my first. And it was cheaper for me to use that pan and throw it out if I had to throw it out and buy another one, right? Because the pan was only like $1 at one time. Actually, it was 99 cents back in the day. The Dollar Tree used to be the 99 cent store. But eventually, I saw a pan in Walmart, and I was like, it was only like $5. I think I ended up buying this one. Wait, because I have a couple. So there's darker pans and lighter pans. I think this is the lighter one. So this one was maybe $3, and the darker one was probably about $5 that I eventually got. Cooking on light items and dark light items are different in time because the way they conduct the heat. But yeah, they were cheap. Okay, so you might have to put some things out at first, but then you have these things forever. Just because this pan gotten darker, it's not dirty, right? When I take this pizza off, I'm gonna wipe it down, put some soap on it, whatever, and then I'm gonna put it back where it go. And then when we ready to make some more pizzas, we're gonna grab it up. That's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna touch that. Okay, and this, y'all see that the crusting around there in that area? I see. It's too hot for me to clean it right now, but anyway. You come and get your pizza, Lakey?
Yeah.
Okay. Get any type you want. You getting your two? Wait, let me get you a plate, man. Is that? There you go. You want those two? You don't want one of these big ones?
No, they're too hot because I already saw that one smoking.
Yeah, they're smoking. Wait, you want 3? You getting the? Oh, your daddy's not gonna get none of those, huh? That's the deep dish. He took the last 3 deep dishes. His daddy not gonna get no. Oh no, I got some, baby. I got my own. He got 3 like he. He said he getting his own. He said he don't want this kind because it was too hot. He see it smoking. Okay. Anyway, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Do what's best for your family. Learn some things. Okay, that's why I make these videos, because the truth is, take up too much of my time. As y'all can see, my temperature's at 475. Some people's, I think most people ovens, this is a gas oven. Some go to 500. Mine, I think, goes to 500. Some only go to 4. I think they should all go to 500. I don't know. Okay, don't get me wrong. I did hear somebody tell me theirs only go to 350. I was like, I don't think that's true. Just because they only cook at 350 don't mean it only goes to 350. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. So I was like, girl, your oven go higher than 350. Okay. It gotta go higher than 350. Everything you don't cook at 350. Okay, bye. And if you don't have an oven, you can do this in a conventional oven. You can even do your pizza in an air fryer, because the air fryer is just the oven. I don't know. I don't know why they call it fryer, right? That's America's way of tricking us into buying something else that we did not need. Okay, but this thing right here is an oven. That's a countertop oven. That's all that is. Okay, that's all that is. The heat travels, right? They tell you, oh, the heat comes from the bottom and surrounds all over. Well, what do your oven do? Comes from the bottom and goes all over. Oh my God. Anyway, bye y'all. Bye. You say I like my medium style a little doughy. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one is a little doughy. This one is doughy. Okay, it's soft. It's doughy. Don't use that cheese. Y'all see what happened. I kept saying I don't like this cheese. I couldn't remember why I didn't like the cheese. I just remembered that I don't like the cheese. If I would have remembered that it got dark, then I wouldn't have used the cheese. Okay, I was trying to sneak it in on my son so we could use that cheese up. We got to use it. It was a huge bag. But I wouldn't have used it because I know that he gonna look at this and he not gonna want to eat it. Okay, my son he's particular. Malik's dad is particular, baby. He gonna be like, what happened? And I'm gonna try to convince him it's not burned, and he's just not gonna trust me. Okay, and you how do we know it's not burned? Because we know. Look, it's not burnt. It's the cheese. Okay, I'm out.